Imagine it's Christmas Eve in a small town, where the air is crisp and the streets are blanketed in snow. A 7-year-old boy named Wilson Jonathan clutches a crumpled dollar bill in his pocket, his heart racing with excitement. He has one mission: to buy the perfect Christmas gift for his beloved mother, Joyce. But just as he steps into the store, the door swings open, and in walks none other than Elon Musk. What happens next will leave you speechless and change their lives forever. Stick around as we unfold this incredible story of love, generosity, and unexpected encounters. Wilson Jonathan was not your typical 7-year-old. He was wise beyond his years, with a heart full of dreams and an unwavering determination to make his mother proud. Joyce Jonathan was a single mother who worked tirelessly at the local diner, often coming home late after long shifts. Despite her exhaustion, she always wore a smile for her son, filling their small home with warmth and love. Wilson admired her strength and resilience. She was his hero. As Christmas approached, Wilson knew he wanted to do something special for her. He had been saving every penny he could find, doing chores around the neighborhood, collecting cans for recycling, even helping elderly neighbors with their groceries. With each coin he saved, his excitement grew. He had spotted a beautiful necklace in the store window, a sparkling piece that he knew would light up his mother's face. But as the days turned into weeks, Wilson realized he was still far from his goal. Have you ever wanted something so much that it felt like it was just out of reach? That's how Wilson felt every time he passed by the jewelry store. He could almost hear the necklace calling to him, whispering promises of joy and love. On Christmas Eve, with only a few hours left before the big day, Wilson finally counted his savings. He had just enough. His heart raced as he bundled up in his warmest coat and set off into the snowy evening. Each step felt like a leap toward his dream. But little did he know, this night would be unlike any other. As he approached the store, he took a deep breath and pushed open the door. The bell jingled cheerfully above him, but his heart sank when he saw the line of customers waiting to check out. Would he have enough time? Just then, he heard a familiar voice behind him. "Hey there, what are you up to?" It was Elon Musk, casually dressed but radiating charisma. Wilson's eyes widened in disbelief. Here was a man who had changed the world with his ideas and inventions, standing right in front of him. I'm buying a Christmas gift for my mom," Wilson stammered, feeling both excited and nervous. Elon smiled warmly and asked, "What are you planning to get her?" Wilson pointed shyly at the necklace in the display case. "That one. It's beautiful, and I know she would love it." Elon knelt down to Wilson's level, his eyes sparkling with interest. "That's really thoughtful of you. How much do you have saved up?" Wilson hesitated, but then pulled out his crumpled dollar bill and some coins from his pocket. "I've been saving for weeks." Elon looked impressed. "You know, sometimes it's not just about the gift itself, but the thought behind it. What if we made this Christmas even more special?" His words hung in the air like magic. Can you imagine being offered a chance to do something extraordinary? Wilson's heart raced as he considered what Elon meant. Elon suggested they go inside together to pick out not just the necklace, but also something for others in need. "Christmas is about giving back," he said, "and I think it would be amazing if we could spread some joy to those who might not have much this year." With Elon's encouragement, Wilson felt a surge of excitement. They browsed through aisles filled with shimmering decorations and toys that sparkled under the store lights. Each item they picked seemed to tell a story of hope and joy. "What do you think about getting some toys for kids who might not have any presents this year?" Elon asked as they passed by a shelf stacked high with colorful boxes. Wilson's eyes lit up. "Yes, that would be great." They filled their cart with toys, stuffed animals, board games, and art supplies, each one chosen with care. With every item they added, Wilson felt a warmth spreading through him. It was like Christmas magic enveloping them both. As they approached the checkout counter, Wilson glanced at Elon, who was chatting with the cashier about how important it was to give back during the holidays. This wasn't just a shopping trip. It was turning into an unforgettable experience. After paying for the necklace and toys, Elon turned to Wilson with a grin. "Now we need to make sure these gifts reach the kids who need them most." Wilson nodded vigorously. "Can we deliver them together?" Elon chuckled softly. Of course. Let's make this a Christmas to remember. As they stepped outside into the frosty air, Wilson felt like he was floating on clouds. Not only was he getting the perfect gift for his mom, but he was also part of something bigger, a mission to bring joy to others. On Christmas morning, Joyce woke up to find her son bouncing with excitement beside the tree. She smiled sleepily at him, but her heart swelled with pride when she saw all the gifts piled up. "Mom, look what we did," Wilson exclaimed as he handed her the beautifully wrapped necklace. Her eyes filled with tears as she unwrapped it. "Oh my goodness, it's beautiful," she gasped, pulling her son into a tight embrace. But when she saw all the toys and food donations beside the tree, her heart swelled even more. "You did all this for me? For others?" she asked, overwhelmed with emotion. "We did it together." Wilson beamed proudly. Joyce couldn't believe what her son had accomplished in one night, how he had turned a simple wish into something so much greater. This Christmas became a lesson in love, generosity, and community spirit for both Wilson and Joyce. They learned that true happiness comes from giving, and that even small acts can make a big difference. If you enjoyed this heartwarming story and want to hear more tales that inspire kindness and connection, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell so you never miss an update. What will you do this holiday season to spread joy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As the sun rose on Christmas morning, the world outside was transformed into a winter wonderland. Snowflakes danced in the light, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of pine and cinnamon. Inside their cozy home, Wilson and Joyce reveled in the warmth of their love and the joy of giving. After opening the necklace, Joyce couldn't help but admire its beauty. "Wilson, this is so thoughtful. I can't believe you saved up for this," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. Wilson grinned, his cheeks rosy from excitement. "I wanted you to have something special, Mom. You worked so hard for us." Joyce knelt down to look him in the eyes. "You're my greatest gift, sweetheart. But this is just beautiful." She hugged him tightly, feeling a rush of gratitude for her son's thoughtfulness. After breakfast, they decided to deliver the toys they had collected together. Joyce knew that this was an important moment for Wilson, a chance to see firsthand the joy that giving could bring. They bundled up in their warmest coats, hats, and gloves, ready for their adventure. "Where should we go first?" Wilson asked, his eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. "How about we start at the community center? I heard they're organizing a holiday party for families in need," Joyce suggested. As they walked through the snow-covered streets, Wilson felt a sense of purpose guiding him. Each step was filled with anticipation. He couldn't wait to see the smiles on the children's faces when they received their gifts. When they arrived at the community center, it was bustling with activity. Families were gathered, laughter echoed through the halls, and the smell of hot cocoa wafted through the air. Wilson felt a thrill of excitement as he spotted a group of children playing in a corner. Joyce approached one of the organizers, a kind woman named Ms. Thompson. "Hi, we brought some toys and donations for the holiday party," she announced proudly. Ms. Thompson's face lit up with gratitude. "Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. These will make such a difference for the kids today." Wilson watched as Ms. Thompson began organizing the toys. He felt a warm glow inside as he realized that their contributions would bring joy to others just like him. As they handed out toys to excited children, Wilson felt a sense of fulfillment that he had never experienced before. Each time he saw a child's face light up with joy, his heart swelled with pride. One little girl named Lily received a bright pink stuffed bear that Wilson had picked out. Her eyes widened in disbelief as she hugged it tightly to her chest. "Thank you. I love it," she squealed, her laughter ringing through the air. Wilson beamed back at her. "I'm so glad you like it. Merry Christmas." Joyce watched her son with tears in her eyes. This was more than just a holiday. It was a lesson in compassion and community. She couldn't have been prouder of Wilson's big heart. After distributing all the toys, Wilson and Joyce joined in on the festivities. They played games, sang carols, and even helped serve hot cocoa to families who had come to celebrate together. As the event wound down, Ms. Thompson gathered everyone for a final announcement. "Thank you all for being here today. And a special thank you to Wilson and Joyce for their incredible generosity. You've truly made this Christmas brighter for so many families. The room erupted in applause, and Wilson felt his cheeks flush with pride. He had never imagined that his small efforts could have such a big impact. Just as they were about to leave, Joyce noticed someone familiar entering the community center. Elon Musk himself? He had come to check on the holiday event after their shopping trip. Wilson, Joyce. Elon called out as he approached them with a warm smile. I heard you were here spreading some holiday cheer. We just delivered some toys. Wilson exclaimed excitedly. Elon knelt down to Wilson's level again. You did an amazing thing today, buddy. It takes a lot of courage and kindness to give back like that. Joyce chimed in. We couldn't have done it without your encouragement, Elon. Thank you for inspiring us. Elon waved his hand dismissively. No need to thank me. You both are the real heroes here. He then turned to Wilson with an idea sparking in his eyes. How about we take this spirit of giving even further? I'd love to partner with you two for a community project next year, maybe a toy drive or something bigger. What do you think? Wilson's eyes widened in disbelief. Really? That would be awesome. Joyce smiled at her son's enthusiasm and nodded in agreement. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Elon grinned widely. Let's make it happen. Together, we can make next Christmas even more special for our community. As they left the community center that day, Wilson felt a sense of excitement bubbling within him. The prospect of working on a community project with someone as influential as Elon Musk was beyond anything he had ever dreamed. Over the next few months, Wilson and Joyce began planning for their toy drive. They reached out to local businesses for support and organized events to raise awareness about children in need during the holidays. With Elon's help, they set up social media campaigns and even got local news coverage to spread the word about their cause. It became a community effort. People from all walks of life came together to donate toys, clothes, and food for families struggling during the holiday season. Wilson learned valuable lessons about leadership and teamwork as he worked alongside his mother and Elon. He found joy in organizing events, meeting new people, and witnessing how kindness could ripple through a community. Finally, the day of the toy drive arrived. The local park was transformed into a festive wonderland filled with colorful decorations, laughter, and cheer. Families gathered together to celebrate and support one another. Wilson stood at the entrance with Joyce and Elon, welcoming everyone with big smiles. Thank you for coming, he shouted enthusiastically as people filed in. As they began distributing toys and food to families in need, Wilson felt an overwhelming sense of joy wash over him. He watched his children's faces lit up with delight when they received their gifts, just like Lily had on that Christmas day. The event was a resounding success, far beyond what they had anticipated. They collected more toys than ever before and even raised funds to support local shelters. As evening fell and families began to leave with their new treasures, Wilson felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He turned to Joyce and Elon, who were both beaming with pride. We did it, he exclaimed. Joyce hugged him tightly. You did it, sweetheart. This is just the beginning. Elon added with enthusiasm, and next year, we'll do it even bigger. That night, as they sat around their dining table enjoying hot cocoa and cookies, Joyce reflected on how far they had come since that magical Christmas Eve when Wilson met Elon Musk. You know, she said softly, I never imagined that one small act of kindness could lead to something so incredible. Wilson nodded thoughtfully. It feels amazing to help others. I want to keep doing this forever. Joyce smiled warmly at her son's passion. And you will, my love. You've shown that anyone can make a difference, no matter how small they are. As they clinked their mugs together in celebration of their achievements, Wilson felt grateful not only for his mother and Elon, but also for every person who had joined them on this journey of giving. This story reminds us all that kindness knows no bounds, and that even one person can spark change within their community. Wilson Jonathan learned that Christmas isn't just about receiving gifts, it's about giving love and making memories that last a lifetime. As we wrap up this heartwarming tale of generosity and connection, remember that you too can make a difference in your own way, whether it's through volunteering your time or sharing your resources with those in need. If this story inspired you today, Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more uplifting stories that celebrate kindness and compassion. What will you do this holiday season to spread joy? Share your ideas in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time.